Okay, so here we are. We've landed in the DDZ. We've just got to find this Whispered Falls once again. So it's round about this way. There's a couple of guys up there. That's a good match taking place so far. Where is he? Okay, up here. On your bike, off you go. You can ignore pretty much anybody else on the way, unless they get in our way. Keep traveling. It's not too far by Sparrow. Unless, of course, it does this where it pauses and you end up floating in midair whilst it's loading. Annoying. Okay, here we go. Now there'll be a path right here. Here we go. On the left hand side, just follow that up. There's that sign that we're looking for. See, normally that's the sign that we look for mini layers, mini raids, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, and down the rabbit hole we go once again. Exactly the same as last time, no different whatsoever. Just gotta do the same thing you did last time. And, you know, all's well that ends well. Oh look, that barrel's refilled. Didn't learn last time, did they? No, they didn't. Okay. Hi, boys. I can't seem to aim up straight right now. Okay. I can actually do that overwriting. Off we go. Ooh. Okay. Up we go. Okay, as I said, so it's just around this corner, final boss, at least for this particular room. Hiding. Trying to get away. There we go. There we go. Get his booty. Now, in fact, you didn't actually need to go in here and actually kill him. You could realistically have just come in, ran in through there, and activated this thing. But why not, right? He's there. He's gonna shoot at you. I say we shoot him back. That's what I'm saying. But by all means, take a look.
Okay, got your signal.
Look familiar?
Where'd you end up? Oh, my cotton socks. The Cosmodrome.
Alright.
Sit tight there. I've scrambled your location. Zavala won't know you're breaking the quarantine on old Russia. Do me a solid and stick to the wall, okay? All hell's gonna break loose if the big guy finds out you're there. Meantime, I'll keep you covered. See if you can find any clues nearby. Track down the fallen bastards that did this.
I see you. And your friend too. Okay, very good, very good. I'm gonna need that super. Generate orbs. It ain't over till it's over. Go. Oh, thank you. Head over this way and oh no! Look, there's a shield. Can't get through it until you defeat this guy over here. Not particularly hard. Don't even need to use heavy weapons. Just shoot at him. Use grenades. Oh, that's all she wrote. For a mini boss, not very hard at all. Okay. Here we go. Very taking in the nostalgia. What's here? Out of the Cosmodrome. Hi, boys. You just gotta be wary because there's a few snipers here who are very oh, that was hilarious. Landed right on his nose. There we go. There he was. Hi, boys. For the dregs, they have a very good aim. There we go. Oops. Right. Right. Where you look? Okay, you're about to enter the final part of this quest, the final boss you're going to have to defeat. Now there is a bit of a trick to beating him. Now as you witnessed the last three bosses that I beat, there was a particular technique I used. I would disable that using Shadow Shot and then just hack away at them using my sword. Now this particular one is going to be a little bit harder. So I don't think it will work in one go. You may need to try a few different ways, so I recommend, doing some damage to him first before trying that method. Of course, if you're not using the hunter and you're using any different subclass, I would recommend hitting him with your super first and then hacking away at him with the sword. Same effect, purely because it gets to a point where his energy is really low, his life bar is really low, and then he teleports away to be protected by a giant servitor. Obviously that only lengthens the whole thing for us. We want to obviously get around that, so obviously just hack away at him, don't give him a chance to teleport away, and we'll be right in there. Okay, I'm just going to switch out my secondary weapon because I don't think a sniper is actually going to help. You don't necessarily need to be carrying anything particularly powerful, so I'll just throw in another auto rifle. That should be fine for us. Here we go. Send mill. That's the hole he's gonna come out of. That's the hole right there. Hello. I've come. There he is. Can you see him? There he is. Yeah. There we go. to get wet. Never ending. Oh, did not see where I was going. Okay. Kill these guys. Change it up a little bit. Just hack away at him, hack away at him, hack away at him. Do as much damage as you can. There we go. There we go. He's down. He's down. Haha. Yes. For those who didn't see, there was a servitor that came out at the end. He pops out over here, and the big boss guy teleports over to him to be protected by one of his shields, the pansy. There we go. So now all we gotta do is escape the Cosmodrome, go back to Amanda, and collect our prize. Okay. Fast as you can. No different, just back the way we came, back to the transmat, back to the Cosmodrome. Don't really need to do anything here, you can run past them if you want to. The way we came. Breach in old Russia. That's my Russian accent there for you.
That's it, huh?
Which I'm not. Russian.
Got him. Something's still bugging me about this, though. Get back to that teleporter when you can. But listen, I don't think my little trick is gonna fool Zavala twice.
You can
This
walk
might
around
be the
here.
last
It's not
time you ever set foot in the Cosmodrome. See you back in the tower.
I think there is one or two scannables here. I can scan a few places. Possibly. What's this? Please. Here, yeah.
Used to be the Fallen pretty much owned the Cosmodrome, and then they just split. Right before the Legion hit us. That's a lot of stuff. Some of it real useful. I put a tarp on something you're not coming back for. Unless they did come back after all.
Yeah, that's very cryptic. Back here. Game over. Yay! It ends. So, next step is pretty much just to go back, speak to Amanda. Yeah, return to Amanda Halliday. So we're just going to do that now, and when we get there, she has a little monologue that she wants to do, and she gives you a exotic engram, which you then have to take over to the cryptog to decrypt. Kind of long-winded, more so than actually necessary, I thought, but I think in the end it is ultimately worthwhile, and definitely, as you have seen, very doable. You don't necessarily have to be a particularly high-ranking player to actually complete that particular quest. But yeah, it's definitely doable. I mean, this particular character is what, like 350? Okay, so here we are back at the tower. Let's go speak to Amanda, listen to her rant, and pick up our prize.
Good to pay old Russia a visit, huh? A lot of memories back there. I still think we're missing something. What were the Fallen really after? Why go after some cryptarch from the reef? Well, that's above my pay grade.
You don't have a pay grade.
Meantime, should probably have this. I found it in his stuff. One last trinket he don't need. And thanks, Guardian. Not everybody's lucky enough to get avenged.
Yep. Unless you're Cade, then we'll dedicate an entire DLC to you. Just run over to the cryptarch over here.
Back from the hunt, I see.
There we go, and boom, there's your Thunderlord. Let's check it out. There we go. That's what you're talking about. That's the entire reason why I had to get one of these things. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful to see in action. Recommend it. Try it. And thank you very much for watching. Comment, rate, and appreciate as always. I'm your host, Captain Nelson. That's all for now.